Um, so I'm not gonna be reading chat in this stream at all, and I don't plan on trolling in this stream. So if you have a message, I most likely won't read it anytime soon. Um, I don't plan on trolling at all in this stream. Like I'm actually very, very serious, and I just want to talk about something that I've been dealing with, not just this past week, month, but over the past of a couple of years, mainly this whole last year. Um, Once again, I'm not gonna be reading your messages. I'm not gonna be reading chat because I'm pretty sure that most of you will troll, and I don't wanna see troll messages. I'm not in the mood of that. So try to understand that if you can, but I will not be reading chat messages for the starting of the stream. Um, Main thing I wanna talk about is just dealing with insecurities and how they've led to me having suicidal thoughts. And I know it's just not me. There are many people around the world deal who are dealing with stuff like this, and I want to talk about it. And if you are someone who has insecurities about anything, I want to talk about it because I'm dealing with it, you know. And over these past streams, or many times in my previous streams, I've been like mentally ill. Like there's something wrong with my mind, and that's just because I've been having insecurities about various things, mainly about the way I look, my ethnicity, where I was born, my continent, my mother tongue, um, and all these other things, my height, things that I can't change. And it really gets to me when people like joke about it, things that I can't change. And it's just sad to see people who would do that. Like, I know it's just not funny. Things just you can't change. And I usually just like don't worry about it. I just joke about it, but lately it's just been getting to me. I was literally just like crying today and yesterday, and I did literally just wanted to just like, you know what, I will never stream ever again, and I will just quit streaming, quit content creation, and just stop it because I'm insecure, you know, and it really does get to me sometimes. Especially, because I spend more time on social media. I've talked to other people from various places in the world with different opinions, different, looks. And when I see someone, who is prettier than me, who is taller than me, who has more money than me, who's in a better fortunate situation than me, it makes me make myself, like I make myself, I downgrade myself. You know, beat myself down. I start to have low self esteem because of that, which is not a good thing. And I don't want that. Like, I don't want to degrade myself just because someone is in a better position than me. And that's what I've been doing. Whenever I meet someone in a better position than me, I let them get a hold of me. I start trying to make them laugh just so they can think that I'm cool enough to be around them. And I try to, put people on a pedestal for what they have. Oh, this guy's 6'2", blue eyes, blonde hair. Let me, let me be nice to him, and let me, dick ride him a little bit more. And that's not the person who I want to be. I want to treat everybody equally, regardless of who they are or where they're from. Because that's what I've been, doing. I've just been treating people based on things like that, and I'm not okay with that. That just goes to show you that I'm actually insecure about it. I'm not happy with myself, and I just love waking up in the morning and just looking at myself like, damn, I wish I was American. I wish I was at a different position. I asked God, why me, God? Out of everyone you could have chosen, you chose me to be 5'5". You chose me to be some short dwarf, big head, small, skinny body Asian. Some Jewish looking, Arabic looking, Indian looking, Filipino looking motherfucker. You made me like that. You could have chosen everybody, but you chose me for some unknown reason that which I don't know why. And it's just these thoughts that, oh, I wish I was 6'2". I wish I was born in America. I wish I was European or African or Australian, something, but why Asian? And these thoughts just break me mentally more and more and more day by day. I just degrade myself more and more and more and feel like I'm a human trash. Like I literally feel like I'm a piece of shit for being born like this. And I want to stop thinking like that. I want to be have pride of who I am, of how I was born because I didn't choose to be born like this. But I was born here like this for a reason. Maybe there, I don't know the reason, but there could be a reason. God, I believe in God. And I know for a fact that God is not just gonna make me some 5'5" dork for no reason. There has to be a reason. Maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe I'm just um, thinking like it as if some sort of you know like a flaw when it could be something good. Maybe yeah, it is, and it's just like how you think of it. You know, and I want to address it because people are wondering, oh, is he depressed? Why don't you talk? Why don't you? Just, and I want to address it. I really just want to address it. That's just what I've been dealing insecurities. I'm insecure, and I don't want to feel insecure anymore. I want to accept what I am. And I'm not proud of what I am because I'm just these things that I can't change, that I'm bullied for, you know, and it's just not fun being called some dork, some short, being treated differently because God made you a certain way that you can't change. You know how many people treat me with like like a little 5-year-old boy just because I'm short. And I've seen that in real life. Some 6'2" guy came in front of me and everybody just treated me like horrible, like a piece of trash, or something that I can't change. Things like that just get to me sometimes. Sometimes I ignore it, but sometimes it just gets to you. I try to, have a humor mindset, but right now I just don't know. I want to actually lock in because it's getting serious, and I don't want to end up doing something stupid because of these thoughts, these insecurities, these self diminishing, these low self esteem thoughts that I've been having. I don't want to end up doing something stupid like suicide or doing harmful things to others, doing harmful things to myself, having harmful thoughts, you know? That's just what I've been dealing with. And I really, really want to address it so people understand that I'm human just like everybody else. You know, majority of times I'm trolling. Majority of the times I'm joking. I'm making jokes about random stuff just so I can escape from that from those insecurities. So in the end, I guess I just have to accept that as a part of me. Yeah, I'm 5'5". Yeah, I'm some weird looking, disproportional faced third world country from literally surrounded by slums. You know, broke person, and I can't change it. I was born here. I can't change the fact that I was born in a country filled with slums. In Philippines, in a low income to middle income country. I can't change the fact that I am what I am. I look myself in the mirror with shame, with disgust. Why? Why? Why me? Why do I have to be Asian? Why couldn't I be American? Why me out of every person God could have chosen? Why me? Why me? Out of everybody God could have chosen, why me? Why did I have to be punished with such a shitty position, such a shitty, you know, birthplace, such a shitty spawn point, and I can't change it. I cannot change where I'm born, what I look like, my ethnicity. I can't change these things, and that's the worst part about it. I can change, build muscle. I can do this, but I can never change the way I was born. That's just what I've been dealing with, and I just want to just address that. I thought about making like a separate video of this, but I just thought about let me just stream it. So it's just like raw, like unfiltered, my actual genuine thoughts presented online. And I really do, try to entertain people as much as I can. But sometimes I just can't. I cannot. I can't push. I can't do it. I can't, spark up a stream and just be happy or the whole stream and just make jokes, crack jokes, and have people troll me, have people do all of this, and I can't keep doing it over and over and over again every single day because I'm dealing with stuff. And once I stop dealing with this, then I can truly, truly be at ease. So please try to understand that I'm also human. I can't spark up stream every day and just troll and just crack jokes and just have you guys have fun and just communicate with you guys, which I love to. You guys, you know, I go outside, people clown on me for speaking English. They think I'm some sort of fancy guy. My family doesn't speak English, and so this virtual system is all I have to express myself. If I didn't have this, I would have been who knows where I've God knows, God forbid what I would have done. So this is the only way that I have to express myself. I have no IRL friends. And I'm not saying this for you guys to feel bad for me for self-pity, but to just keep it real and to just tell you what is truly going on. Because I don't like when people think the wrong stuff. Oh, maybe he's just sad. Maybe he's just this. Maybe he doesn't want to stream. There are things that are going on that I deal with. And of course, people are in worse situations than me. And some people are in fortunate situations than me. But I can't degrade myself just because someone is in a better position or someone is in a worse position than me. I have to look at me, see what is going on with me. Of course, I am grateful for what I have, but that doesn't mean that I can just be happy all the time. That I can just fly, swoosh it off my soul shoulder all the time. People go through stuff, and you guys have to understand that. Just sometimes you just can't control. Sometimes you just have to just you know look at what the other person is feeling. You know, and I really, really hope that you guys understand that. All right, because it's not fun having these thoughts, having suicidal thoughts, because of the way you were born. Now I don't know if I should end stream. I haven't read chat, but I don't really wanna because I don't want to ruin my mood because someone in there. I love all of you, but right now it's not the right time to troll. Like, really isn't. It really is not the right time to troll. You know, it really is not the right time to troll. That's why I don't want to look at chat. So yeah, should I end stream? I don't know. I think I should. I think I should end stream. Um, and sorry for this stream being kind of boring. I really try to entertain you guys, but sometimes things get to me, and I hope that you guys understand it. I love all of you. Fox King for life. You guys already know, but this was just me being the realest I've ever been in a very long time, and I hope y'all understand that. Peace out, y'all.